here's what troubles me about that. I'll agree that inflation is spreading, but I don't see people going around coughing inflation on each other.
Today we're breaking down an exchange between Senator John Kennedy and a Federal Reserve nominee. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. All right, let's jump in.
But I don't have much time. Do you think, are you saying that inflation was caused by the pandemic?
So we certainly have seen the perpetuation, for instance, of the Delta variant leading to
Yes, ma'am, but are you saying that the inflation is caused by the pandemic?
I certainly think the supply-demand imbalances that have been the biggest contributors to the very high inflation we've seen are directly attributable to supply chain issues, distortions in demand.
Well, but here's what troubles me about that. I'll agree that inflation is spreading, but I don't see people going around coughing inflation on each other. I think, and I understand supply chains matter, but so does the demand side, and so does too much money chasing too few goods. And I don't think, and I don't think any fair-minded person thinks that inflation is solely the result of the pandemic. Ma'am?
No.
Okay. Do you think that those federal regulatory authorities should use their power to discourage private banks from lending money to gun manufacturers and dealers?
It's not our job. We don't tell banks what sectors to lend to. We just ask them to risk manage, and we make sure they have good processes in place.
I agree with you, and I thank you for that. Will you issue a statement to that effect if you're confirmed?
Well, I certainly have made that statement. We'll continue to make
Yes,
that
ma'am.
statement.
Would you issue a separate statement saying, I want to make it clear for what it's worth to all of my colleagues in government, I don't think that you should use your power to discourage private banks from lending money to oil and gas companies and to gun manufacturers.
Well,
will you do that?
Well, I won't tell other regulators what to do, but I will be happy to talk about what we do at the Federal Reserve, what our statutory authorities require us to do.
So there you have it, folks. Senator Kennedy came prepared, asking tough questions about inflation, lending practices, and the power of big banks. The stakes are sky high, and the answers, not always clear-cut. What do you think? Is Kennedy right to be concerned, or did the nominee offer valid explanations? Let me know in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into politics and finance.